Good morning and welcome to Act Locally Live. I'm your host, Elizabeth Riley with Act Locally Waco and Rogue Media Network. We are live from the top of the Alico building. It is the most marvelous month of the year, October 1st. Oh my goodness. The air feels a little lighter, the sun's going to shine a little brighter, and everyone's going to smile a little bigger today. Happy birthday, Paige. I love and miss you so much. Today is Wednesday, meaning that we are going to highlight some figures out in our community, talk about how they came to be, how they help now, and how people can get involved. But first of all, check out this gorgeous artwork behind us. Straight from Debbie Miller out of Corsicana. You can find her online at Debbie Rose Miller on Instagram or her online studio at debbiemillerstudio.com. All these pieces are for sale, by the way. So if you're interested, you can either hit us up or Debbie personally. If you want to chat us, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of the above at Locally Waco. We also have a website, www.actlocallywaco.org, in which you can subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Whole Enchilada, where you'll get weekly events plus more tidbits from me. We post tons of blogs, which are probably much more informative and coherent than this early morning rambling, but you double check and let me know. So, what has happened this week that is literally anything of importance in Waco? Well, I actually missed something because over the weekend, my former place of work, the Institute for Oral History, launched the inaugural Hispanic History Month walking tour aimed at reviving historic Hispanic neighborhoods through storytelling. The tour was held Saturday morning and it explored significant spots for Waco's historic Hispanic community. Adrian Kane Darrow from the Institute for Oral History, the assistant director, and the clinical associate professor, Sylvian Hernandez, reached out and they planned and led this tour. So, this walking tour was built upon the Waco Black History Walk, which is another walking tour that Adrian Kane Darrow planned. And she hopes to someday have walks that represent all histories of all Waco communities. But anyone, as of right now, who was unable to join the walk this past Saturday can head over to the Waco History app, and it has all of the tidbits, which was co created by the Institute for Oral History and Texas Collection and University Archives. And it's got photos, oral history interviews, all kinds of places, spaces, faces from Waco that you need to know. On the topic of history, the Taylor Museum is currently undergoing reconstruction phases, and the historic Waco lofts are going to be updated after a $24 million donation from an investment group out of North Carolina. Waco Trib is the only people that I've seen talking about this. There's no other headlines. Why would an investment group North Carolina care more about Waco's historic lofts than Waco does? I appreciate it. Love you guys. Thanks. But like, why? Side eye. I feel like this is suspicious. What do you want out of it? Anyways, on Monday, PBS announced that the Reading Rainbow will return with new episodes after nearly 2 decades off the air. And it's actually going to be featuring librarian and a TikTok star, Michael Threets. He's taking over hosting duties from LeVar Burton. So that's really exciting. And speaking of news for parents out there, Baylor University has upgraded their childcare rooms to enhance the game day experience. These private lounge spaces are designed to allow fans to pause and care for their children while remaining part of the game day atmosphere. They reimagined the baby rooms and they are located on the first, fourth, and fifth levels of McLean. And I actually ran across a video on TikTok the other day that was from this lady named Kara. Kara? I think it's Kara. Because her Instagram handle is taking Kara babies. Isn't that so cute? She was the one who posted about the entire transformation. She's got a freshman at Baylor this year and saw the inadequate spaces and decided to refurbish them. So that's really cool. And she's looking for her next task. So Starting today, October 1st, if you didn't know, the Waco Regional Airport will be using the Park Mobile app to charge for parking in any of the 3 lots. The new parking fee is $5 per day plus fees, and that's just going to be for the first year. With parking lots at only 40% capacity, the fees are expected to bring in over $400,000 for the first year for the airport. Airport manager James Harris said that this measure is partially mandated by the FAA, which requires airports to make some sort of effort towards self-reliance, but there will still be a small parking lot reserved for short-term parking of like 2 hours or less. So if you just need to pick somebody up, you don't need to pay. Also, starting tomorrow, the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo. This year, the fair is here for 11 days of family fun, starting, like I said, tomorrow, October 2nd. Food, sights, attractions, hitting the fairgrounds. There's going to be so many new things that you guys haven't seen before. And if you purchase rodeo tickets through a link with the United Way for Sunday, October 5th, you'll not only get it at a discounted price, but you'll also get to support our local United Way chapter, which is always a plus. So, Extraco Event Center and the Heart of Texas Fair, Heart of Texas Fair Rodeo are bringing you packed schedule of activities. So go check out the calendar, go get your tickets. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Speaking of fun, the Webster Market is celebrating their grand opening tomorrow night, October 2nd from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. with shopping, live music, and light bites. You can explore the new market, shop for rodeo-ready outfits just in time for the fair, and see what's inside the space. Hey, I talked about this this past Monday. But Sunshine Paddle Adventures has all sorts of river tours to get into, and it's not just paddle boards, but kayaks too. They've got Sunset Tour, Tunnel Tour, Full Moon Paddle, Singles Paddle, Pizza and Paddle, and today marks the launch of the Haunted Paddle for spooky season. So get out on the Brazos and go learn from the most amazing summer shine with Sunshine Paddle Adventures. Also, Iron Kids Waco Splash and Dash is happening this weekend, October 4th. The Greater Waco Sports Commission is hosting this non-competitive event for children of all ages to participate in fun and fitness. Fun run distances are going to be tailored for children of all ages, from the diaper dash and the toddler trot to a half mile and full mile run. Also, Ramble & Co. is hosting a birthday bash for 3 years in Waco. You can join them this Saturday, October 4th, for all types of vendors, bounce houses, games for additional discounts, and free crafts. You'll catch some familiar names like Second Time's a Charm, Mo Bake, LaGurley, and Netta's Coffee Co., all our favorite vendors at Ramble & Co. for their 3rd birthday bash this Saturday. Also, the city of Waco will be breaking ground on the Alice Martinez Rodriguez Park this weekend. You can join them at 3113 Clay Avenue at 10:30 a.m. Saturday, October 4th, to witness the start of this transformative project that is going to bring a lot of beauty to Waco. Finally, the Feels Like Home Country Music Fest is bringing craft barbecue, live music, and fun activities to Brownwood, Texas this weekend. The lineup has names like the Randy Rogers Band, Pat Green, Bottomland, and so many more. So that's a whole lot coming at you around us from Waco. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get into the nonprofit organization to highlight this Wednesday. I'll see you.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Welcome back to Act Locally Live. I'm Elizabeth Riley, and today is Wednesday, which means it is Community Spotlight Day. And today we're going to be talking about the Animal Birth Control Clinic, which is a nonprofit organization that provides access to affordable preventative veterinary care for all Central Texans. ABC, Animal Birth Control Clinic, you got that? Treats patrons, animals, and themselves with an open mind, kindness, and respect. They care for all patients as if they were their own, and they are committed to positively impacting society by improving the lives of pets and the people that care for them. So, the Animal Birth Control Center, ABC, has quite a bit of history here in Waco. It evolved from the Animal Aid Humane Society, which was founded in 1971, and that was with a mission to improve animal welfare in Waco and the surrounding communities. This was originally focused on various aspects of animal care, such as the organization collaborated with the Waco Humane Society to offer things like support with medical expenses and spay and neuter services. And at one point, Animal Birth Control Clinic even employed a cruelty investigator to address cases in Waco and McLennan County. In 1983, they expanded by partnering with local vets to provide affordable spay-neuter surgeries for low-income pet owners. And then by 1988, the Animal Birth Control Clinic was established as a stationary clinic to address the growing number of family pets here in Waco. The clinic, today located at 3238 Clay Avenue, primarily serves Waco and McLennan County, though they now welcome families from all surrounding areas. Currently, they are proud to perform over 300 surgeries per week, making a massive impact in the effort to reduce the number of lost, unhoused, unsheltered, and unnecessarily euthanized animals. If you have any questions for the Animal Birth Control Center, you can find them you can email them at info@animalbirthcontrol.org, or you can call at 254-776-7303. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:15 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They are closed on Thursdays, 3 to 4 for trainings. Thank you. But they also have a pharmacy that closes 30 minutes before the clinic every single day. So they provide a ton of different services. The Animal Birth Control Clinic provides spay and neuter surgeries for all animals incoming. They also provide heartworm disease testing, treatment options, and prevention medications. And yet again, this is for all adult dogs and cats across Central Texas counties. They specifically have puppy and kitten packages that include the spay neuter, boosters and rabies vaccinations, deworming, microchip, and literally anything else you could possibly need. And then after all of this care, ABC emails you your pet's medical records so that you always have their information on hand. They have a few specialized programs that I would like to share with you. The first one is Treasured Tales for Homebound Seniors. This program has partnered with Meals on Wheels for the last few years, and the Meals on Wheels social workers will refer the pets of homebound seniors for essential vet care like spay, neuter, vaccination, nail trim, heartworm testing, flea and tick prevention, whatever it may be. And this care is provided to the senior's pet for no cost. No cost. You can actually have your donation go directly to this program whenever you are on ABC's website by clicking the drop-down menu titled Use This Donation For, and then you can select Treasured Tales. And right now, they are honestly at risk because Meals on Wheels was not able to reboot their contract with ABC. So, if you have anything to give, I'd recommend. Their next program is called Paws at Peace. Paws at Peace was designed to assist McLennan County pet owners and suffering pets with compassionate relief for medical reasons such as illness, advanced age, or disease. This service is arranged well before by an appointment. You can text the ABC clinic to begin the process. You will receive a quick response within 24 hours. A quality of life exam will be completed by their vet staff, and then with vet discretion, end-of-life services will proceed. ABC is currently not able to offer cremation services in the clinic, but they do partner with God's Creatures Pet Crematory based in China Spring for those types of services. Yet again, the cremation services cannot be covered by ABC's funding, and prices will vary by the size of your pet. So you are welcome to take your friend home with you for burial, and all aftercare options are provided by staff before your Paws at Peace appointment. Finally, one of my favorite programs is the ComCat Community Cat Action Team. ComCat is ABC's busy and successful trap, neuter, return program. If you don't know, trap, neuter, return, TNR, is the most humane process for any and all stray animals, and not just stray animals, personal animals, your home pets as well. This calms troublesome reproductive behaviors and reduces the outdoor cat populations that are currently struggling in Waco. ComCat provides access to affordable vet care, TNR coaching, and trap loans. This creates happier, healthier neighborhoods, and it keeps outdoor cats from entering shelters where positive outcomes are not likely for them. On ABC's website, they have a whole step-by-step rule book to trap and neuter, from renting a trap to trapping a cat to transporting the cat and getting back to its community environment. It is all explained in detail on animalbirthcontrol.org. Their website is simply one of the most helpful resources I visited in a long time. Their pharmacy page has every single medication possibly prescribed and for how much and how long. They also have a list of post-surgery care instructions and an emergency hotline that is available 24/7 for your pet's recovery. And there's also a whole page about flea frustrations and care tips. And we live in Texas, so that is mighty important. They have absolutely racked up a ton of numbers, and they are just doing huge things here in Waco. So once we take this quick commercial break, we're going to talk about a little thing that is going on currently with another institution here in Waco known as Baylor University. I'll see y'all after this commercial.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
But boy, it looked effortless.
Man, watch this.
Layups, floaters, threes. He was like an unsolvable equation.
I was born like this.
His resilience, his strength, his belief, adversity never stood a chance.
Know your power.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
Welcome back to Act Locally Live. I'm your host, Elizabeth Riley. We just got done filling you in on all of the animal birth control clinic services, their history, and currently what they've been doing is fighting for Baylor's campus cats. So animal advocates currently claim that Baylor is trapping campus cats after discovering pest control traps near feeding areas. And Jan Price, who is a volunteer with the ABC clinic and also a background investigator who was involved in the torture cases from 26 years ago when those Baylor baseball players tortured the cats. Anyways, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. She is not to be messed with. And unfortunately, I think Baylor has messed with her. So last week I was filling you in on Baylor's animals on campus policy, and this story yet again. And now things seem to have been developing. So apparently, allegedly, Jan Price was slapped with a trespassing warning from BUPD the second time that she went around to feed the cats. And in return, she asked for an open files request from BUPD. And allegedly, this open files request proves the fact that Baylor's denouncing of the comments and the rumors of trapping campus cats was in fact a lie, that they were just trying to cover their own asses. And the open records request even shares where the cats were to be relocated to. So I'm trying to get a hold of Jan Price. Jan, if you're here, if you're listening, please comment. Please get in touch with me. This is something that I would absolutely love to sit and address because I'm a Baylor alum. I have 2 Baylor degrees. I'm going to sit here and use the tools that Baylor strapped me with to fix my community, aka the cats. So finally, the ABC is in desperate need of community support. And it's a nonprofit, low-cost vet care, and they will always be offering rates below the actual cost of what those services are. And as a community clinic, they do not profit from wellness or surgical care given to any of the animals that come through their doors. And with that said, they are still committed to providing quality care during each and every visit that they simply could not do without community support. Financial donations ensure that services remain affordable and available for pets and families in need. With financial support and collaboration, the health and safety of our community is improved while also enriching the lives of cats, dogs, and their families. So if you are able to pay it forward during your visit, it is greatly appreciated. And if you can give later, your efforts still make a big difference for local animals. But the ABC is always looking for volunteers and support. So if you haven't heard enough from me this morning, you can follow me over to the Zach Owen Show live from the backyard, where I bring you Music City news and some more Act Locally Waco segments. You can also find me every single day on the Ann Harder Show, where I bring you more Waco news. Like I said, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Act Locally Waco, or you can find us on our website, actlocallywaco.org, where we put out so much content. Go read a little bit of it. It has been a lovely Wednesday. I am so happy to spend my first day of October with you all, and I'll see you Friday. Bye, guys.